Tandem OLED from LG enters mass production. MSI RTX 4080 Super Expert Black Mid Wukong edition has been pictured. Steam Deck is now available for only $296. And lastly, we have some great PC deals coming up, so you should check it out. First up, we have LG is working on their Tandem OLEDs for laptops, and they're beginning the mass production of these OLED panels, but only for laptops for now. So Tandem OLEDs are relatively a newer technology based on, of course, the OLEDs, and they were first applied to the automotive OLEDs, and now they're bringing it into the laptops, which is something to watch out for. Now, according to LG, this Tandem OLED panels has been tailored for laptop use. It can deliver double the lifespan and triple the brightness of a conventional single-layer OLED display, while reducing power consumption by up to 40%, making it ideal for high-performance IT devices like AI laptops as well as regular laptops. So by designing the components and enhancing the structure of the 13-inch Tandem OLED panel, LG Display has been able to make it around 40% thinner and 28% lighter than existing OLED laptop screens, enabling slick design and greater possibility, which is pretty obvious here. So the first product that will be featuring Tandem OLED from LG are Dell XPS 139345 laptops, which come with 13.4-inch WQXGA Plus, which is 2880 x 1800 panels, boasting 100% DCI P3 color coverage. And these panels are also certified for Display HDR True Black 500. So it is worth noting that the laptop, which is the Dell XPS 139345, which was launched at $1249, the previous predecessor, of course, but because of the Tandem OLED, the cost will be around $400 more. So the Tandem OLED panel will be increasing the price even further, but also making it better. I wish the price didn't change for the laptop, because, you know, it's an innovation. If it's not a good innovation if the price is also going up, you know what I mean? And next up, we have something interesting. MSI is partnering up with the latest game, which will be releasing, well, not really soon, but yes, we already have the trailer. Of course, you can watch it on YouTube. So they're partnering up with Black Myth Wukong, and we already have something interesting here. So as you can already see right over here, this is the MSI RTX 4080 Super Expert variant of their GPU, and we already have something interesting, which is the backplate. As you can already see, it's the game logo, or I should say the game theme you should go for. That's the Black Myth Wukong theme they're going for here, which is pretty much obvious that this is going to be a partnership with the Black Myth Wukong game and probably a limited edition card. And not gonna lie, already the expert card looks good. With this, it looks even better. We also have some other images here. As you can already see, it's the same card, and the backplate, again, it looks phenomenal. Look at that, right? The design is already quite slick. It's similar to the Nvidia's GPUs, right? But a little bit change in the design, of course. And yeah, this card looks absolutely slick. The backplate, of course, is the main theme here. Backplate looking like that, it is obviously like it would really look good if it is, like, you know, vertical. But then again, there's a slight problem with this, is that as you can already see, this particular card has to go like this, like the verticality should be going from up to down like this. So the problem with this here is that the riser cable, if you're using a riser cable, it should come from the top, which might not look that great. But yeah, I guess it's not meant for verticality rather than the traditional insert position. So yeah, it's quite strange they did that. They might have, like, you know, they should have just rotated over, but I guess it depends on the user. And next up, we have something interesting. Steam Deck is now cheaper, well, for a limited time, of course. So as you can see, Steam Deck is giving an offer here, which is 15% off for the 64GB and 512GB Steam Deck LCD models, not the OLED ones, of course, just the LCD models, until July 11th, 10 AM PDT. So for these two particular LCD models, you get to have a 15% off, which, again, let's look into the pricing. So the pricing might look like this. As you can see, the 64GB of LCD was $349, but now dropping to $296 after the 15% cut, of course, and the 512GB LCD model going down to $381.652, $449. So that is not bad, 15%. As for the 256 LCD models and the 512GB OLED models, they don't really change. Similar goes to 1TB of OLED models. Those are pretty pricey still, $649, because so yeah, for $649 and $549, these are good deals, but still there are like ROG Ally or MSI Claw available, even though they are, in terms of storage, might be smaller, but in terms of performance would be better, obviously, because as you can already see, it uses Zen 2 cores. Zen 2 CPU is obviously outdated at this point, but I guess for Steam Deck it works. But still, the CPU is becoming outdated, as Zen 2 is, well, it's been a long time, right? So at that point, I guess Steam Deck is getting kind of outdated, but the deal makes it somewhat better. So I guess you can grab that. I think Steam Deck should go for this price point for now and make it official, not just a limited deal. So that can make more sense, unless they're working on Steam Deck too. We'll see about that. And next up, we have some PC hardware deals here, so let's look into it. First up, we have the AMD Ryzen 7 7700, get an 8-core 16-thread processor. We have some buying options here, and first one we're looking at is 246 from 329, so 25% off here, and it will be lasting until July 9, I think. So you should be grabbing it because we still have some time, of course. But yeah, 246 for this particular processor is a good deal here, and 25% off is huge in my opinion. Also, there are other options, but I guess the other options don't really matter because when you have the better deal here, you should be looking for the other deal. So yeah, the Ryzen 7 7700 8-core 16-thread processor coming for 249. It's pretty good deal. Coming at 246, so it's pretty good deal. And next up, we have some other deals here, and this time something newer generation, which is kind of surprising. They're basically giving some deals for the newer generation processor, which is the AMD Ryzen 7 8700G. Of course, it's an APU, the latest APU, not CPU, of course. The CPU, which would be the 9000 series, but the 8000 series APU is already getting a price cut, which is kind of surprising. I didn't expect that, but again, it's not a huge cut, but still a good one. From 329 to 299, getting a 9% off for the Ryzen 7 8700G is not too bad, considering it's literally a new APU, so that surprises me. Not only that, the Ryzen 5 8600G got a double-digit price cut, which is surprising. 13% from 229 to 199 is surprising because now under $200, or basically at $200, you can get this particular processor, which is kind of makes sense. It should be the pricing. I think this deal is pretty good. 13% is not so much, but still, considering it's a newer processor or newer APU, it's a good deal. And don't forget 8500G, which is the the cheaper variant, of course, getting 159, an 11% price cut. Again, it's just confusing. Why are they giving a price cut for a newer processor, right? It doesn't really make sense. It didn't even launch that long ago, and already we're seeing some price cut here, which is nice to see, of course. And probably this is the most budget friendly one, the Ryzen 5 8500G. Pretty good deal. I'm gonna lie, 6-core 12-thread processor, and of course having an APU makes it even better. So yeah, it's quite a good deal. So the affiliate links of Amazon will be in the description. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps the channel out, so yeah, you should check it out.